my best in the integrity of my heart. And I can tell you that everything that you do in other people's work is actually a seed that you're sowing into your own destiny. If they do not recognize it where you are now, God is already arranging another place for you. Our Father the Lord will say, if somebody is messing up, somebody is warming up to take over. If your current employer is messing up, continue to offer your best, because somebody is already on the lookout for someone like you. But if you do otherwise, you're going to shortchange yourself. Hallelujah. And number 2 that I will recommend, which of course they are all connected, make yourself very valuable at work. Make yourself very valuable at work. In Genesis chapter 41, the story of the elevation of Joseph is one story that we used to pray, from prison to palace. God, take me from prison to palace by fire. But Joseph rather, didn't just move from prison to palace just like that. He moved from prison to palace because he was valuable. In fact, if I will describe his situation in our contemporary world, he was actually brought out of prison to come and do casual work. The only intention why he was brought out of prison was to come and tell the dream and interpret it, and probably go back to the prison or just give a stipend just to compensate him. But God had already arranged a greater plan. And if the only thing that Joseph did that day was to say, look, King Pharaoh, this was your dream and the interpretation, and he stopped there, I can guarantee you he won't head up in palace that night. He won't. The only thing that qualified him to go into the palace was the added value that he gave. That king, this is the interpretation of your dream, and this is what God is about to do. This is what is coming. And for you and your kingdom to escape that, this is what the king must do. Choose a wise and somebody that have head to oversee the collection of 1/3 of your harvest for the next 7 years. The Bible did not say, and the dream pleased the king. It was the saying that pleased the king and his people. And they said, in as much as God is with you and you have done this, no other person can do this kind of job other than you. That is value. That is value. Solomon, in all his wisdom, he said, a lazy man does not roast what he picks in hunting. And I can tell you, growing up, I do some hunting of rats. It's not a lazy man's work to run in the bush and catch animals. But Solomon said, look, if the only thing that a man does is just to go into the bush, catch the animal and stop there, that man is a lazy man. And there are a lot of lazy Christians too. Baptized, let me read that passage again, the last in the message. It said, being a follower of Jesus does not cover up for bad jobs.